50 feet. It's, for where it's going to be, I'm not going to use 50 feet, but I don't want to come short. So I'm thinking where it is right now, it's about 10 feet away from me. Yeah. And once I put it up, so there's going to be about 30. This is 50, so we're not going to use 50. However, I think what I'm going to do. What am I going to do, you say? I think Six, 9, 12, 15. So 35 feet or so. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's take 15 off of this. And I can use this for jumpers and things, so I do have a use for some of this, so I just don't want to have it all hanging around out there. Oh, baby. So, let me see, I have a 6-foot span here. There's 6. And there's 12. And there's 15. Not big. Yeah. Here for a second. Hang a bit. Hang a bit. No, I think I mentioned to you a couple of times. I made this one a little bigger. I'm experimenting here. I can always downsize it if I have to. But I just felt I wanted to put it bigger. So now I also got to put a split on this about there. I wanted to put a connector on it, but I want to, before I go nuts, I want to make sure it's okay. So that should do it. Keep that if I need it for something. Now let's get this off here. And if I keep doing that, I'm never going to get things done. Big shot. Who do you think you are? Well, the other day I said it seems like the coax went down in price a little bit. Well, it didn't go down, but it didn't go up as much as I thought it was going to go up. It was actually not far off. Like, it may have gone down. But I think I said I paid, I think I said, yeah, I think I paid 35 for this, 50 feet. However, now that I just took the casing off, I can see that it isn't as good as it used to be. You want a good tight shield. So what they do is your better coaxes will give you a double shield. Well, they used to at one time, but now what they do is they put a foil around, and then they put the shield over this part. So what happens, in this case, what they had done, the shield itself isn't as tight as it used to be. You know, it used to be, well, when I bought some good stuff, I was seeing at least 90 or better. 98 even, on a couple of years back. But, now what I want to do is, I don't want to solder this whole thing, but I do want to solder this. I gotta get another pair. Oh, or I gotta sharpen something here. Okay. Let's turn this on. Let's flux it, fluck it. Yeah, I don't want to solder it all. First of all, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing here. Come on, get off there. Now I know that if I was going to run anything, like I'm thinking about putting an antenna up on the tower. I have it over there. I have it together. I just don't feel that I'm capable of climbing that tower anymore. So I got to find somebody to climb the tower. I mean, I'd pay him too if I could find somebody, but you got to find him first. Let me put these on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. These cheaters work good for this. Are we down to far here? No, we're getting there. Come on, I don't want you there. I want to tin this because I don't want water. This is going to be exposed a little bit. So I don't want the water to get inside it. And follow it down. Which, that's going to happen anyway, but we'll do the best we can to slow it down so we get more longevity out of it. That's why I'd rather have a PL259 on it. Which I may do once I find out where we're at here. You know, with SWRs. Because I'm going to have to put this on. Oh, that's hot. I'm going to have to put this on one side, one on the other. And then I may have to slide it up and down a little bit. Both, one, whatever. To get the right SWRs. I can take an educated guess, but that's not going to do much except be there. The antenna analyzer does have a safety on it, so nothing's going to blow, let's put it that way. Now the good antenna analyzer that I have, which was a 500 and change, stopped working about 4 months after I bought it. And I called the company, the distributor, and they said, well, there could be the wires on the back because they've been known to go. Well, what they mean by that is there's a battery pack cut out inside, and then they have wires feeding up to that as well as to the charging port. So when they put it together, that battery pack, that hard case, pushes up against that wire, flattens it out, and over time it'll break or short out. So I said, well, okay, let me send it back and get it fixed. Oh, you didn't buy it from us. When did you buy it? I said, I bought it from you. No, we don't tell me you don't sell direct because I bought it from you. He looks it up and he found out that I did. So, when do I send it back? He goes, well, it's not under warranty. This is a factory defect. It's only 4 months old to start with. I don't want to hear it. All right. So I fixed the wire. It works. But you got to go through these funky startup rituals to get it to work. You just can't turn it on anymore. You got to plug it in, turn it on, even if it's on batteries. Plug it in, turn it on, then you can unplug it, and then you'll be okay. So I don't know what the problem is. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill a little hole right there. Because I'm going to feed that right outside. But I got to get a bigger bit. A bigger bit, let me get a long, because there is shingles on the outside of that. Okay. Let me pick that up. I'll tell you, it's hot. We're supposed to get heavy duty. I'm going to use this one for now. Because if I have to, I may not be able to use this one. Oh yeah, okay. Because if this all starts to work, I may just put a plate. You know that plate that I made for the antennas? I'll make another one, cut a hole out in the wall, and put it there, so it'll be, everything will be there instead of coming through a bunch of holes. I may even use that. Well, I can't use that plate. All right. Okay, where do I want to put you? Put you right here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah. I see light. And I'm a comfortable distance away from all the electronic stuff, meaning the AC stuff and the plugs, so I don't have to worry about a lot of hum. Hopefully, don't have to worry about a lot of hum. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Remember that piece I said, let me save it? What did I do with it? Here it is. Actually, heat shrink made it better, because I can get the heat shrink tighter. If I can get one to go over that. This should do it. Yeah, okay, gotta cut a little of that off. There we go. Flame on. Where are you, flamer?